the redundant, the same old thing. Nicki Minaj puts a verse on something. I was like, do you mind if we really take back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
And
you made me get all the way together.
Yeah.
She was like, no, try, that line, you could do better than that line.
Right. But I didn't. And sometimes you don't know, because sometimes people get offended. And I was praying that she didn't. But I was like, listen, this gotta be epic. I said, because the first thing people gonna say is, why Nicki touched that song? That song was fly. That song was ill the way it was. I said, Sophia, I have a different level of pressure when I get on someone's song. Mm-hmm. I can't just say anything. And if I let you say anything, they're gonna cuss me out for that too. Mm-hmm. So, but even when there were times that she was in a booth and I was kind of like going a little bit hard.
Vocal producing.
Do it again, do that, da.
Give me a little bit more.
Yep.
Now with a little more attitude.
Yep. I knew she was gonna feel a little way, but I gave her this story about Kanye West and doing Monster. I was like, you know what? Monster became my most, critically acclaimed verse, and that was not the first verse I wrote. And I'm not afraid to say that. It wasn't. And Kanye told me, go back and rewrite. Yes, the fuck he did. And then when I was in the booth, he kept on saying, no, do it like this. And I'm just sitting there like, no. And I cussed him out and left the studio and, did all that fun stuff. But, he wasn't letting up. He like, we gonna get this right. And then I remember after I did the verse, he put it together and he took certain parts. And I was like, no, because he was like, I like the growling part. And I'm like, I hate that. I just had to let it go. I just had to trust that this man who I looked up to so much, who asked me to the studio, I can't disrespect or violate this man by saying no. You know what I mean? I know better. I had to let this man be the genius that he is.
Mm-hmm. That's why I thanked you when I got home, because I was like, nobody really gives me that much constructive criticism. So I took it in and I was thankful for it. It definitely wasn't like it didn't feel like somebody was trying to change my artistry. It felt like I just want the best song. Let's get the best song we could get.
Yeah.
And we did that shit like together. We sat there, minds together, and